Hello guys, everybody. Today I'm going to show you how to simplify radical expressions. Okay, so for example, we are trying to simplify this expression. And to simplify means we are trying to factor out as much as we could from inside the radical to the outside. Okay, so look at this one. It's all about square root. So you have to be familiar about perfect square numbers, which is 4, 9, 16, 25, etc. Alright, so you have to be familiar with these numbers so you can apply them to this expression. First, you have to look at each number inside the radical and try to see what perfect square number that you can factor this number into. So for example, 12, the greatest perfect square number you can use to go into 12 is going to be a 4. So first you would rewrite 12 as 4 times 3. The second term, 27, you would use 9. It will be 9 times 3. And 128, you would do 64. It will be 64 times 2. So basically, you are trying to factor the number inside the radical into one perfect square number, and the other one is the leftover. But the perfect square number has to be the greatest you can find. Okay, so the second step, you will be able to factor out the perfect square number. Remember, when you factor out the perfect square number, you are doing square root. So here, 4 square root, you get 2. And 3 has to stay inside. The second term, 9 factor out, square root of 9 is a 3. So the other 3 stay inside. The last one, 64, square root, is going to be an 8. And the 2 stay inside. Whatever you cannot factor out, whatever you cannot square root out, just stays in the square root. Okay, so now we combine the front coefficients. It's going to be 10 square root of 3 plus 6 square root of 3 minus 8 square root of 2. And here you have these combined like terms, 16 radical 3 minus 8 radical 2. And since radical 3 and radical 2, they are both irrational numbers and they have to stay like this. And this is the final answer. You cannot simplify anymore. It stops here. That's the final answer.